The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. To throw, here's Nix. Cut by Sutton. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And they had that one contained right at the line. David Long getting to the spot that time. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. He's going to throw this one. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Chased out to his right. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Tick, tick, tick. Tick-tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 45 on 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to the air. Nix after the pick. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On 2nd down, Warren. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and then completion is still pretty good, too.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Galloping inside the 40. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the gun, a give to Stevenson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. On the move, headed right. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's another Denver Broncos. 60-6.
Nix from the gun. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Trayvon Merrick has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. Ready?
They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Got a man, Ballard, fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And it's a turnover, the defense has it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Finds his target, Allen. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Nix with it on 1st. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos with an extra moment to decide whether to go for it or not.
On the ready.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Let's go now.
Nix now to throw. It's a Denver touchdown. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Trey Tucker to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Dropping back to throw. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump. He's got it inside the 25. He does it, touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Nix finds him over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down. Here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
This one falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So they're left facing third and long. They'll throw again. Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to White. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From midfield now. That's brought in by White. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down. From the red zone now. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Deommodore Lenoir.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
He's back to throw. Headed out right. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he'll get it up to the 27. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, White. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. The give now to White. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
They go play action on 1st. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's White on the give. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, so it'll be second down.
60 Eagle. Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Here's Nix to throw. Cut by Sutton. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first. The give inside to Stevenson. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 5 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Play action with Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Pass is caught at the 9. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Patterson on for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running on second with White. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we're through 3 here. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the gun, a run for White. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
To the air, 3rd and long. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. Trying the right side with White. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get...
He has the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
Nix from the gun. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He fires one deep down the left side. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Here's Nix. It's complete to Stevenson. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They'll throw again. Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And that pass is caught. They get the 2 points and a little drama now. We've got ourselves a one-score ball game. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
Up the middle, here goes White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good. 7, that brings up 2nd and 3.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Again, this is White. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go.
They're throwing it. He's got the hook up to Adams. Into the red zone. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Ready up.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go.
Here he is to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw it. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Coming left is White. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's White again. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking to his fullback now. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
White trying this straight ahead. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott.